So I've been working out of this space for a while now. I originally built this for musical production. I thought I was going to make a bunch of songs, and maybe someday I will. I have all the equipment available to me because I invested a ton of money and time into building a music studio, and now it's just kind of turned into one big YouTube editing, recording studio. But no songs yet, coming soon. As you can see, I've got some guitars here. I've got more guitars upstairs in my room. I love music, everything music. It's like huge to me. So when I originally built this space, I was going to write and publish some of my songs that I've written, and it just never happened. So then I started the podcast, and so that kind of took up all of my time, and I actually was able to put all of the stuff that I had bought, all the equipment I bought, to good use. So it actually worked out pretty good. But today we're going to show you what all we have. We're going to go through the details in detail, because I know some of you guys are geeky like me and you like to watch these videos where people show off their setups and you get to learn all about how they edit, what softwares they use, what all we do here. And there's going to be a shout out in this video because one of my products that I have, a piece of my equipment, is from a viewer, and I want to give them a shout out just to thank them so much for this. It really means a lot to me. But without further ado, let's show you guys around and give you a tour of the space, what all we got going on. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so coming up to the desk. This is the main section of my desk. So I run the Audio Technica microphone, and this is just the basic beginner model. This thing has been working great for me. I've had it for like 2 or 3 years now. I got a little crocheted leaf there. I love that. But the Audio Technica microphone, and it comes with, for beginners, this set is like super great because it comes with the headphones as well. And this is just such a good deal for me because I was able to get the two things I needed in one pack. And like I said, it's been running great for the past, 2 years. I love this microphone. I think it came with a cover, but I never used it. So microphone, one of my favorites. It comes with the arm as well. Everything in the package. I think I got it for only like 100 something. So definitely cheap, and it's worth the money. So I definitely recommend getting the Audio Technica if you're starting podcasting or a music production. This is definitely the thing you want to get. As for speakers, I got the PreSonus. These are also very, very basic and common speakers to get when you're building your studio. This is something that they definitely recommend for beginners, and these have been going strong again for the past 2 years. There's a little bit of wiring issue. I'm noticing the longer I've used them, these wires back here are attached into the little clamps in the back, and so they sometimes mess up. Might not be a speaker issue, might just be the wire. I think you can just replace that and get some new ones, but these things are doing great. As for the MacBook, it's a MacBook Air. I got this for almost $1,000 on Amazon, so definitely the cheaper MacBook. It's not brand new, but it's relatively new compared to it's nothing super ancient, but still works, still gets updates. And I have the Lionwee for my plugins, because if you guys know anything about Apple, they don't have USB, which kind of sucks, and I need USB for literally everything. So I got this little attachment so I can plug in all my equipment, like my Akai MPK Mini, and this is one of the things I use when I'm making music. If I make music, this is one of the things I use. I've had this for a while. Not really something I use all the time, but we're not talking about music production. We're talking about YouTube. Over here I have the Scarlett Solo. I actually got this for 20 bucks at a yard sale, and it's been running for, again, 2 years now, and no issues with it. It was brand new when I bought it. I was super blessed to find this, because if you guys know, Focusrite goes for a lot of money, and if you guys don't know what an audio interface is for, it's how I plug in all of my instruments, my headphones, my microphone, everything plugs in here, and that just allows all of the vocals, the sounds, to go through this, interpret it into a computer knowledge, and then it runs down through the USB into the computer, and that's how you run vocals, all through, because sometimes if you use the USB microphones, they're not as good because it can't compute it into the right software language. So it's good to have audio interface just to make sure that all of that information comes through clear, comes through clean, your audio comes out sounding nice. And yeah, that is my Focusrite. Up on the wall, I just set all this up. I'm actually super proud of it. Got my clock, have my calendar for the month. This is actually the Farmer's Almanac calendar. I really like this because it goes through, shows a flower or a vegetable. It gives you some cool little facts and details. And then on here, I have my scheduling. I'm getting used to scheduling. I've actually never done it before. Did it maybe 2 years ago when we had the original podcast, but I'd like to be a little bit more scheduled with my uploading, because this video right now that we're recording is supposed to go out tomorrow. So yeah, we'd like to be a little bit more prepared instead of doing it the day before, being rushed. Time crunch, not what we'd like to see. So I got a calendar so I could be a bit more organized. And then I also got myself a whiteboard, and this is just going to allow me to come up with video ideas, to write things out. If there's a specific video, like when we did the Grub Terror review, if you guys haven't watched that video, make sure to check it out at the end of this one. It was a really cool review video we did for a product, and I definitely recommend it if your chickens are bored and you're trying to find something to do with them in the winter. Check out the Grub Terror review. But the Grub Terror review video, it was kind of something that I had to pick apart and figure out what all I was going to do in the video. So I had this whole whiteboard clear. I had the main title, Grub Terror Review, and then underneath I had everything I wanted to talk about in the video. So this just allows me to go through and make sure I'm covering everything I want to cover, come up with ideas, and it also, again, helps me stay organized and know what I have to film for February. Whether it's videos or podcast, I have it all here right in front of me. On the wall, tacked up, I also have all of my favorite scripture verses. This just helps me spiritually to stay focused on the goal, and I love to be able to read scripture verses. These are, like I said, some of my favorites. So it really helps guide me through some things, especially with recording. Sometimes we can let it go to our head, but we need to know ultimately who we're doing it for. And so just keeping all of my stuff surrounded by that really helps me refocus and remember what that ultimate goal is. Lots of pictures of friends and family. Over here I have some organized things. I got ways to organize, spare parts, miscellaneous music items, random junk, some extra wires for computers, and a whole bunch of music gear. This is my camera, the Rebel T7. It's a really great camera. If you guys seen my Instagram before, I post some of the pictures on there, Overall Farmer on Instagram. It should be in my links underneath this video, but yeah, this camera comes in really handy for pictures, and I figured I'd go ahead and get this little dongle thing, and we'd be able to edit the videos and the pictures better for you guys. On the wall up here, I have myself all my organized cables and my guitar straps. This is how I just keep everything under control. I have it all tied off. I like an organized and clean space, and as you can see, it's pretty neatly kept. I like to make sure everything looks nice, kept clean. I'm only in here once in a while whenever I have media days. That's when I'm really down here focusing up on everything, and so on the other off days, I try to make sure everything's cleaned up and nice and in order. So for editing softwares, I use CapCut, which there was a whole ban because CapCut was actually with the same creator as TikTok. And so it's back up now. I have it on my phone. I also have it on my laptop as a backup. And so I use CapCut to edit all my videos. At some point when I get bigger on YouTube, I'd like to pay out and get better editing software for you guys. That way you guys can get the content that you deserve. At some point, I'd like to buy my own video camera instead of using my phone all the time. But for now, we're using what we have, and we're getting bigger every day. Thank you guys so much for the support. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Since we're on the topic of supporters and viewers, I want to give a huge shout out to the Marshall family for sending me this iPad. This is such a huge blessing and a gift, and I truly appreciate it. The Marshalls were kind enough to send me a new iPad. They wanted me to use it for social media and YouTube, and so thank you guys so much. Thank you to your family for the support and the blessing. This is such an incredible gift, and I can't thank you guys enough. I'm definitely putting it to good use, and I'm excited to see what all else I can do on this, and just continue to make better videos and content for you guys. So huge shout out to them. As for softwares and stuff, when I edit on my laptop, I use CapCut. When I edit on my phone, which is what I usually use, I also use CapCut. There was a big ban on CapCut whenever TikTok went out, but it's back now, so I'm super grateful for that. Maybe at some point I can upgrade and get that going so then I can make better content for you guys. But as for right now, I'm using CapCut. I've also used Splice before. When I make all my shorts and reels, I just go ahead and use Instagram. It's like a, super easy free way to make all of my shorts and short content. When I create my own thumbnails, I go ahead and I use Canva. I use the free version, but at some point I think I'd like to upgrade to the pro version because I just use it so religiously. All of my thumbnails that you guys see on every single video are created using Canva. I run it on my iPad, my MacBook, I run it on my phone, everything. Every one of my products and equipment that I use to film and create, it all uses Canva. And that's where this comes in handy because I can take pictures off of my camera onto my iPad, and then I can go and fidget around with everything on here and get you guys a good looking thumbnail that'll make you want to click on my videos. I'll use this on occasion if I can get it out of here. I have myself a Apple Pencil. It's not like actual Apple Pencil, but it's one of those things where it's a screen pencil, so I can just go ahead and do all my little drawings and stuff, and again get you the thumbnails that you guys deserve. So we like to get stuff done efficiently here, and we like to make it look good. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the extra effort I've put into trying to make my videos look better. I know some of my videos in the past have not been the best, but it's a learning process, and we're learning as we continue to grow. The more subscribers I get, the more need I see to want to do better. But I also like the simplicity of my videos, so keeping it with the simple editing is something I think I'll stick to. I don't think I'll ever really surpass that because I just feel like people enjoy the simple. And but thumbnails for sure, I hope to get better at. That way you guys just keep on clicking and want to learn more and watch more videos. But again, sticking with the simplicity too, because I think you guys also enjoy that about me and about my channel. So let me know what you guys think of this studio tour. I think that's everything. I showed you guys around, but I really hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe so we can continue to grow and maybe do an updated video of this space, and maybe next time I'll have some new equipment thanks to you guys, because I'll actually be able to afford it. My goal, whenever I am able to make money off of YouTube, is to put it right back into the channel and continue to grow and do better, get my own video camera, maybe buy some other pieces of equipment like a really nice tripod, and get a good setup going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.